on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We'll be back with the lineups in just a couple minutes. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Goodman and Kathy Harden has arrived, and I'm getting some coffee. That's a real fan. And we're here for the second game of our doubleheader. It's a splits and a doubleheader. Indeed. The Oakland A's at the Cleveland Indians, second of the four-game series, second of the doubleheader. Oh, that's good coffee, especially when you wake up a bit groggy from a nap. And the A's won the first one 7-2. Dobson with the win. Home runs by Bando, his 9th. Dick Green, his 9th. Hawk Harrelson hit his 12th, and Sims hit his 14th home run. And Cleveland will try to split this here. Pitching for the Oakland A's, right-hander Blue Moon Odom. For the Cleveland Indians, it's the southpaw, hard-throwing Sam McDowell. Let's look at our lineups. For Oakland, Ted Kubiak will start at shortstop and lead off. Bert Campaneris started the first game at short and led off. Got a stolen base. Went 2 for 5. Nice comeback after being out for a few weeks on the injured list. Bob Johnson bats second at first base. And by the way, Bert Campaneris pinch hit in this game. Batting third is Reggie Jackson in right. Batting cleanup, Sal Bando at third. Danny Cater bats fifth in left field. Dick Green at second base batting sixth. Rick Monday bats seventh in center. In the 8th position is Dave Duncan, the catcher. Mr. Haney caught the first one. And Blue Moon, the right-hander, going for the A's. And Blue Moon going for his 15th win, slightly overperforming, I would say. For the Cleveland Indians leading off, it's the same lineup with a slight switcheroo on a couple of in the order. Jose Cardinal in center, Dave Nelson at second, Frank Baker in left, Hawk Harrelson at right. Batting fifth, Tony Horton at first, Lou Klimchak at third. Duke Sims catching, Eddie Leon at short, and the pitcher, left-hander Sam McDowell. We're ready for this ball game. Like to make this a nice, leisurely ball game. I hope that's okay. Leading it off for the Oakland A's is Ted Kubiak. McDowell is going for his 11th win today. He won 18 for the Tribe. And here's Ted Kubiak to lead it off, shortstop, and switch hitter, batting right against McDowell. McDowell now is ready. Into his windup and the pitch to Kubiak, 6-7. And he flies it to right for Harrelson, one away, and we are underway here at Cleveland Municipal. It's clear skies now. It was terribly overcast in the first game, but they got through it. Here's Bob Johnson. Johnson was 2 for 4 with a sacrifice fly, 3 runs batted in. One could argue he should have been the star of the game. McDowell, the pitch to Johnson. And it's a base hit for Bob Johnson. So Johnson on first with 1 out, and here comes Reggie Jackson. Reggie was 0 for 5 in the first game of this doubleheader. McDowell from the stretch. 3-4, and he grounds it to second for the double play. Hot dog. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, none left. And after the first half inning, it's Oakland nothing, Cleveland coming to bat. Okay, here's Blue Moon Odom. Okay, Jose Cardinal leading it off for the Tribe. Blue Moon. The pitch to Cardinal. 1-5, and he walked him, so Jose is on. And he's being held with Duncan. He's a 1-16. Dave Nelson comes up. Here's Blue Moon from the stretch. The pitch to Nelson. There goes Cardinal. And he's out. Oh, beautiful throw by Dave Duncan to throw out the speedy Jose Cardinal trying to steal first. It's 1 out, nobody on now with Nelson at the plate. Okay, here's Blue Moon now. The pitch to Nelson. 2-8. Grounds it to short for Kubiak. 2 down. Two out, nobody on, and Frank Baker is the batter. Cappy for the Tribe. Here's the pitch to Baker. 5-10, grounded to third. That's for Bando, the captain. He's a 2. 13-2, and he boots it for a 2-base error for Sal Bando. So it's 2 outs, and Baker is on second. Hawk Harrelson now. Clutch situation. Blue Moon. Pitch to Harrelson. 2-6. Fly ball right. Jackson under it. And he makes the catch. So the side is retired. No runs, no hits, a walk, a two-base error, one left on. And after one, it's a scoreless ball game. Coming to you from Municipal Stadium in Cleveland. Don't miss our action tomorrow. It's already scheduled on the landing page. 9 a.m. Eastern U.S. time, Minnesota, with Dean Chance at the Tigers with Denny McClain. Our afternoon game, 3 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Chicago Cubs, Bill Hands pitching at the Houston Astros with Denny LeMaster. The Cubs will come into that ball game 5.5 games behind the Pirates. Okay, Sal Bando, the captain, will lead it off, top of the second. Oh. Here's McDowell. The pitch to Bando. 4-9, struck him out. That's the first by McDowell. Now Danny Cater. McDowell is ready. Here's the windup. 6-7, fly ball to right field. And Harrelson is under it for the second out. 2 outs, nobody on for Dick Green. Here's the pitch from McDowell. 2-10. And that's swung on and hit into left center. Falls in the gap. Green at second with a double. A 2-out double for Dick Green. He's hitting well. He was 2 for 3 in the first game. Hit a 2-run home run. Knocked into. Was also hit by a pitch. Now he doubles with 2 outs in the second. Rick Monday now. Clutch situation. Lefty, lefty. Here's the pitch from McDowell. 6-4. That's a fly ball to center field for Jose Cardinal. He's a 2. 16-2, and he makes the catch. So the side is retired. No runs. The double by Green left on in the second. It's still scoreless. 2 excellent pitchers today. I love good pitching matchups. Blue Moon will start his second inning. He'll face Horton to lead it off. Okay, McDowell ready. Odom, ready. Here's the pitch to Horton. 1-6. Fly ball to center, and there's Rick Monday for the first out. Now Lou Klimchak, left-handed hitter against Odom, the righty. Sims on deck. And that's fouled back to the right side and out of play. Sweet Lou Klimchak. Sweet Lou was 2 for 4 in the first game. Blue Moon winds. The pitch to Lou, 3-3. Grounds it to first. I'm sorry, 3-3, yeah, grounds it to first. Johnson has it, steps on the bag, it's 2 away. And the catcher, Duke Sims, left-handed hitter. Sims catching both games today. I'm sure he's going to be tired. We're at bottom of the second here in Cleveland. Blue Moon. The wind-up. Pitch to Sims for 10, and that is a ground ball to first, stopped by Johnson. A beautiful stop by Bob Johnson. Saved a base hit. Throws to Blue Moon, and the side is retired. It's 1-2-3. After 2, still scoreless here in Cleveland. Top of the third, Duncan to lead it off. McDowell. His wind-up and the pitch to Dave Duncan. 6-11. A fly ball to right. Going back, Hawk Harrelson, he's a 4. 19-4, it's a re-roll. 24, re-roll. 18-4, re-roll. 1-4 makes the catch. So Duncan flies to right on a time-consuming fly ball. And Blue Moon is the batter. Blue Moon is an 8 NR, a very good hitting pitcher. There's a lot of non-pitchers who don't have cards like that. He's got power, he can hit for average. Here's McDowell now. The pitch to Blue Moon. 2-5, and there's a base hit for Blue Moon off his own card. Like I said, very good hitting pitcher, Blue Moon. So Blue Moon on first, 1 down, Ted Kubiak. Switch hitter, batting right against Sam McDowell. Top of the third, scoreless. Second game of the double. Again in the first game, Oakland beat Cleveland 7-2. Here's McDowell from the stretch. Pitch to Kubiak, 4-4, right-handed hitter, catcher X, Sims a 3, 7-3, and it dribbles right in front of home plate, and Sims bobbles it. Can't find the handle, it's an error, and it's first and second with 1 out. Tough play by Kubiak for Sims at the catcher. He took his eye off the ball. It looked like he took his eye off the ball for a moment. So it's first and second, 1 down, and here's Bob Johnson, who singled in the first. Big Bob Johnson, 3 for 5 in the doubleheader thus far. Here's the pitch to Johnson. 1-6, and it's a base hit to right. This might score Odom. We'll see. Odom rounding third. Harrelson a -1, he'll hold. So it's bases loaded, 1 out for the big man Reggie Jackson. Is it hot dog or is it sirloin? It'll be lefty-lefty. He grounded into a double in the first. Bases are loaded with Oakland A's and 1 out. McDowell in trouble. Facing down the big man. Just 1 out. Here's the pitch to Jackson. That's 5-7, and he struck him out. That's the second by McDowell. Big strikeout on Jackson. 2 away for the captain, Sal Bando, who struck out to lead off the second. Bases are loaded. McDowell steps off the mound. Okay, he's ready now from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Bando. 6-12, grounder to short, and that's going to be a double play. Actually, it's 2 outs. So Bando grounds to short to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, the error, 3 left on for the A's. McDowell, very fortunate to get out of that. Middle of the third, it's still scoreless. And here comes Blue Moon to pitch to Cleveland, bottom of the third. It'll be Eddie Leon to lead it off. McDowell on deck. Here's Blue Moon now. The pitch to Leon. 2-5. And that's a line out to short, caught by Kubiak, 1 down. No hits allowed by Odom yet. God. Odom. And Sam McDowell, the batter. McDowell at 2 WL, his first plate appearance in the ball game. Cardinal on deck, 1 out, no one on. Here's Blue Moon now, the windup and the pitch to McDowell. 6-8. He walked him. So Blue Moon loses Sam McDowell on a base on balls. Jose Cardinal now. He walked, thrown out stealing by catcher Dave Duncan. It was 1-16. It was an 18. Blue Moon working from the stretch. The pitch to Cardinal. 4-7. And he struck him out. Blue Moon with his first strikeout of the ball game. 2 down. And Dave Nelson, the batter. Grounded to short in the first. Short lead by McDowell off first with 2 down. Blue Moon, the pitch. 3-8. Struck him out. The second for Blue Moon. The side is retired. No runs, no hits, a walk to McDowell left on base. After 3, it's goose eggs all across the board. And here's McDowell. Blue Moon still no hits in 3 innings now. Cater leads it off for the A's. Sam McDowell, the pitch to Cater. 6-9. Grounds it to short X. Eddie Leon, he's a 4. 19-4, and he throws him out. Here's Dick Green. doubled in the second. He's had a very good doubleheader. Thus far, he was 2 for 3 in the first game with a 2-run home run. Now he's 3 for 4 in the doubleheader. Here's the pitch to Green. 3-8. And that is a base hit by Green. So he's 4 for 5 in this doubleheader. Green on first, one out. Rick Monday now. Okay, McDowell will work from the stretch again. Rick Monday, the batter. Lefty, lefty. Flew to center in the second. 110. Grounds it to short, and that's a double play. So Monday grounds into a double to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, none left. Still scoreless, middle of the fourth in Cleveland. Second game of the doubleheader. A's won the first one 7-2. Dobson got the win. Ellsworth the loss. Here's Blue Moon now. Still no hits allowed. He has walked 2, struck out 2. And Frank Baker leads it off. He reached on an error. A 2-base by Salbando. Blue Moon now. The pitch to Baker. 3-10. It's hit out. This is going to break it up. The no-hitter. It's extra bases for Baker, a double. Baker leads it off with a double to open the bottom of the fourth. A 3-10 double it was to left. Thrown back in by Cater. Hawk Harrelson now. Blue Moon from the stretch. The pitch to Hawk. 1-6. Grounds it back to Blue Moon, who throws it over to Johnson. It's 1 out. Baker holds. So Hawks retire and a little dribbler back to Blue Moon. And here's Tony Horton. Flew to center. Here's the pitch from Blue Moon. Whoa, 5-5. And he struck him out. Number 3 for Blue Moon this afternoon. Now Lou Klimchak. A very clutch situation. Here's the pitch to Klimchak. 4-6, and he struck him out. That's number 4 for Blue Moon Odom. Side retired, no runs. The double by Baker, left on base. And after 4 from Cleveland Municipal, it's a scoreless ball game. And we're moving right along. A very neat ball game. And Dave Duncan leads it off by top of the 5th, facing McDowell. McDowell has 2 strikeouts. He's allowed 4 runs, 1 each inning. McDowell is ready. And here's the pitch to Duncan. 6-9. And he grounds it to short for Leon, a 4. 6-4, goes through for a base hit. Just past Eddie Leon at short. And here comes Blue Moon. Not only is he an 8NR, he's an A bunter. What the hell happened here? Christ. So Blue Moon steps in. Infield is back. McDowell, the pitch to Blue Moon. Blue Moon lays it down. Oh my, that's 11A. And It's tapped back to McDowell, and he throws to second to get Duncan. So you could call it a force out. 1 out, Blue Moon on first. He tried to bunt Duncan over, but it was right back to McDowell, and he was able to force Duncan going to second. So Blue Moon is on first with just 1 out here in the top of the 5th. And Ted Kubiak 0 for 2. He did reach on an error, a 2-base error. No, I'm sorry, 1 base on that error dribbler by Duke Sims. McDowell. From the stretch, the pitch to Kubiak. 4-10. Fly ball left. Getting under it is Baker, and he makes the catch. Duncan, Odom holds. 2 away for Bob Johnson. Big Bob Johnson, 2 for 2 with 2 singles in this game. Okay, McDowell ready. Pitch to Johnson. 1-9, and he lines it to third, caught by Klimchak. A nice catch by Klimchak going to his right. It might have been a foul ball, but he made the catch in fair territory. The side is retired, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left, middle of the 5th. And it's a scoreless ball game. Some good pitching by both pitchers. Blue Moon comes in. He allowed his first hit in the 4th, a double to Baker. He was left on. Here's Duke Sims to lead it off. Bottom of the 5th. No score here. Sims a left-handed hitter. Okay, Blue Moon is ready. Here's the windup. Pitch to Sims. 4-12. And that is a line out to second, caught by Dick Green. 1 away. For Eddie Leon, McDowell on deck. It's a real battle here between Odom and McDowell. Both pitching great baseball. Okay, Blue Moon. The pitch to Eddie Leon. 2-6, and that's hit deep to left, but playable. By Cater, it's 2 away. And McDowell comes up. Left-handed hitter, 2-WL. Walked in the 3rd. Ow! Oh, my goodness. I'm fine. Oh, God. Here's Blue Moon. 6-7. Walked him again. It's the second walk given up to the pitcher, McDowell. He's on first, 2 down. And Jose Cardinal comes up, walked, thrown out, stealing, and struck out by Blue Moon. Sam McDowell on first, 2 down. Bottom of the 5th, scoreless game. Here's Blue Moon now. Pitch to Cardinal. 3-6. Grounder to first. Bob Johnson has it. Throws to Odom covering. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits to walk. Left on base. After 5 complete, it's scoreless. top of the 6th. Jackson, Bando, and Cater here in the top of the 6th for Oakland. Jackson grounded into a double play and struck out. It's like mincemeat. Here's McDowell. 6-10. Grounder to short. Leon, a 4. 17-4. He boots it. A 2-base error by Eddie Leon. That's the second error for Cleveland today. For the captain, Sal Bando, with Jackson in scoring position. Cater on deck. Here's McDowell now. The pitch to Bando. 4-8. Struck him out. Number 3 for Sam McDowell today. Big strikeout. And now Danny Cater 0 for 2. Jackson with a fair lead off second and 1 down. McDowell from the stretch. And here is the pitch to Cater. Whoa! Whoa! And there it is. It's a 4 on the white die. That will be a concern once those new dice come in, the small ones. 4-5, and we can use big ones if needed. 4-5, that's going to be a base hit for Cater. Jackson comes home. No hot dogging around those bases. Cater with a single off McDowell to bring home Jackson. 1-0 A's. That's unearned. An unearned run charged to McDowell. It's 1-0 Oakland. And Oakland will take it. They don't care. So Cater on first, 1 down. And Eddie Leon is kicking himself. I mean, literally kicking with one leg, kicking his other shin. He ought to not do that. Here's Dick Green now, who's just been something today. Green 2 for 3 in the first game, 2-run home run hit by a pitch, and 2 for 2 in this game. McDowell, the pitch to Green. 6-10. That's a grounder to Leon again. He's a 2, and that's going to go through for a base hit. Eddie could not get that. Cater rounds second, goes to third. And Dick Green 3 for 3 today. 5 for 6 in the doubleheader. My goodness, Dick Green. First and third, still only 1 out. For Rick Monday, 0 for 2. Monday was 1 for 4 in the first game, singled and scored. McDowell trying to get out of this. The infield is back. Here's the pitch to Monday. 3-3. Walked him. So McDowell has loaded the bases with 1 out, and Dave Duncan, the batter. Dave 1 for 2. Monday on first. Green on second, Cater on third with 1 out, 1 in. Okay, McDowell, pitch to Duncan. 2-8. Grounds back to McDowell. Throws to Nelson at second, who throws to Horton at first. It's a double play to end the inning. So, nice play by Sam McDowell to start the double play off. The side is retired. There was one run on the two-base error by Eddie Leon, putting Jackson on second, knocked home by Cater. It was unearned. Bottom of the sixth, it's 1-0 Oakland. Runs are hard to come by in this ball game. Here's Blue Moon now, throwing a one-hit shutout. And Dave Nelson, the batter. Oh yeah, well, you're right, Kathy Harden. They did get lucky. They got out of a real bad situation. Bases loaded, nobody out. One out. You're right. Dave Nelson now. 0 for 2. Here's Blue Moon. 1-8. And he flies it to center for one away. We haven't had a one-hitter to the best of my knowledge, no way. We've had several two-hitters. We've had a bunch of three-hitters. It's 1 out, nobody on. Frank Baker at the plate, doubled in the fourth left on. Reached on a two-base error by Bando in the first left on. Blue Moon. 6-3, and that's hit deep by Baker, and it's gone. Baker ties it up with a home run. Frank home run Baker. A solo shot. And that just skied out. Jackson just watched it go over. He even hot dogged watching that. My Lord, it's a tie ball game. A home run off Blue Moon Odom. Frank home run Baker. Hit it long. He had 3 in real world. He does have end power. 6'3" left-hander, 1-12 gone. He's got the power. Frank Baker, home run. Kaboom! Here's Hawk Harrelson now. So Blue Moon allows his second hit, a game-tying home run to Frank home run Baker. Here's Hawk Harrelson. Harrelson has power. Horton has power. Here's Blue Moon now. Pitch to Hawk. 2-8. And that is a fly ball to left. And getting to it is Cater for the out, 2 away. And here's Tony Horton. So Cleveland answers the A's run in the top of the 6th with a run on a home run by Baker. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch to Horton. 3-8. And it's a base hit for Horton. 2 out single. Odom, his endurance is 8, and so is McDowell. Luke Klimchak, the batter. From the stretch, Blue Moon. 2-12. And that's hit deep by Klimchak. It's gone! 2-run home run by Luke Klimchak. And the first thing I thought of was Kathy Harden. That Kathy's going to like this. Luke Klimchak with a 2-run home run off Odom. Let's look at it again. 2-12. Home run 1-15, and that's gone. And the fans are going crazy here. Lord, they're going crazy. Lou had only 6 in real world, and that was off his own card. Blue Moon is due up next inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And here comes Duke Sims. He has power. 2 outs, nobody on. Blue Moon trying to dust it off. Whew. I guess I'd like to see Cleveland take this one. Here's the pitch to Sims. 4-12. That's a base hit by Duke Sims. A 2-out single, just like Horton had the 2-out single. Eddie Leon the batter now. Chance for redemption. His error scored the run by Oakland. Sims on first, 2 down. Blue Moon trying to get out of this. After 3 runs. Pitch to Eddie Leon. 2-7. And it's a base hit to left. Sims goes to second. Will hold. And they're going to let Blue Moon pitch to McDowell here. But he'll be pulled if needed. There's action in the Cleveland bullpen. Warming is Juan Pizarro. He pitched in Real World in the first game. Where is Juan Pizarro? Wait a minute, he's on another team. I'm so sorry. And I don't recall which one. That should have been my mistake. I got that from Baseball Reference. I hate to do this, but it looks like we're going to have to. Oh, actually, I can go. Oh, no. God. I'll go with Stan Williams. Stan Williams, I think he's a left-hander. No, he's a right-hander. Stan Williams is warming. Actually, what am I talking about? Williams is warming, but I'm talking about who's warming for Oakland. My goodness, Jeff. We have not used Mr. By the way, Juan Pizarro was on Oakland. You see, he was traded. And that's who is warming. He's a left-hander. Juan Pizarro warming for Oakland. They also have Raleigh Fingers, the right-hander. They're going to let Blue Moon try to get out of this. First and second, 2 outs. Here's McDowell. 6'4", left-hander. And if a fly ball to center, this will end the inning. Monday makes the catch. But 3 runs for the Tribe on a solo home run by Baker, and then the 2-run blast by Klimchak with Horton after he singled. 3-1 Cleveland now after 6, and there will be a hitter for Blue Moon. So Blue Moon went 6. He's the loser of record. Funny how things just turn around like that. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. He walked 3, struck out 4, and allowed 3 runs, all in the 6th. And Juan Pizarro will be the new pitcher. Again, he's a left-hander. Let's see who's hitting here. Well, Bert Campaneris pinch hit in the first game, or the second game. He pinch hit in Real World in this game. He'll pinch hit right here. Hitting for Odom. He was injured for a few weeks. Made his comeback by starting the first game. He went 2 for 5, had a stolen base. They'll lead it off facing McDowell. And here we go. Campaneris, right-handed hitter, facing McDowell, the southpaw. Wind up, and the pitch to Campaneris. 2-5. And that's a base hit for Campaneris. He's a 1-15 stealing. Being held 1-15. And Ted Kubiak is the batter. Kubiak, switch hitter, batting right against McDowell from the stretch. Pitch to Kubiak, 2-6. Fly ball center, Cardinal with the catch. Now Bob Johnson. Johnson 2 for 3. Can't be on first, being held. He's not going. McDowell from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-8. And he flies it to center. And Cardinal again makes the catch, 2 away. For Reggie. 0 for 3. He did reach on the error and scored. Here's McDowell and the pitch. 6-7. Struck him out! That's number 4 for Sam, and that's a big one. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We're in the middle of the 7th inning stretch here. And the score remains Tribe 3, A's 1. And we'll take a 5-minute break. And we come back, Sam McDowell, Juan Pizarro, the left-hander, coming in for Odom. We should be back no later than 5 minutes, give or take a minute. Quite a ball game. Quite an enjoyable ball game, I might add. Again, the A's won the first game 7-2. Dobson the winner. Ellsworth the loser. 4 home runs in the game. It's 3-1 here in the second. Tribe ahead of the A's. And when we come back, it will be the top of this Cleveland order. Jose Cardinal, Dave Nelson, and Frank Home Run Baker. I'll be back in 5. Indeed, I will. Oh. Whew. I'm sorry if I was more than 5 minutes. I ran into my neighbor, Paul, and I live in a unit that has like 6 residents. It's a single unit broken up into apartments. I always try to be respectful and pleasant. He's in his 80s. And so, you know, that's important to me. Here's Jose Cardinal to lead it off, bottom of the 7th. I need to take a swig of water. And then my last cup for the afternoon as we approach, it's 4:02 p.m. Eastern here. And the Tribe comes up with a 3-1 lead over Oakland. McDowell holding the line. Let's just get that last cup. Yeah, this will be one more cup. That was actually a perfect cup. Wow. That worked out nicely. All right. There's plenty of baseball left in this ball game. Strap in, everybody. Jose Cardinal leading it off against Juan Pizarro for the A's. He's a left-hander. Here's the pitch to Cardinal. That's 6-8. And Cardinal swings and lines it to third, caught by Bando. That's the first out. For Dave Nelson, 0 for 3. Nelson was 0 for 5 in the first game. He's 0 for 8 in total. Yeah, last cup here, Kathy. Oh, then I got the other stuff starting in a little bit after the game. Nelson 0 for 8 in the doubleheader. Here's the pitch from Pizarro. 2-5, struck him out. He's 0 for 9. Tough day for Nelson. Here's Frank Baker. Frank, they're calling him Frank Home Run Baker today. He was 0 for 4 in the first game, but today reached on a 2-base error by Bando, doubled left on base, and then a solo home run to tie the game. Klimchuk's 2-run blast in the same inning has put Cleveland ahead 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pizarro, the pitch to, it's lefty-lefty, by the way. Here's the pitch. They're letting him hit, and he struck him out. So Pizarro looks very good there in the 7th. 1, 2, 3, struck out 2. We're heading to the 8th. And Sam McDowell has allowed 1 run in 7 innings. This is his endurance inning. He'll face Bando, Cater, and Dick Green. Here's Sal Bando 0 for 3. McDowell ready now. And the pitch to Bando. 5-5. And that is a line out to short, caught by Eddie Leon. Nice catch by Eddie. 1 down. Here's Danny Cater. Cater flew to right, grounded to short, and singled home. Actually, it was... yeah. He singled home. Jackson for the only run for the A's today. McDowell. Big windup. 5-4. Grounder to third X. That's for Klimchak of 4. 19-4. He throws him out. 2 away. And here comes Dick Green, 0 for 3. 3 for 3, I'm so sorry. Big Dick Green, he was 2 for 3 in the first game and got hit by a pitch. 3 for 3 today. Here's McDowell. And the pitch. 5-5. And he lines it to short again, caught by Eddie Leon. And the side is retired. Green finally is retired. Bottom of the 8th. Now Juan Pizarro looked amazing in the 7th. Retired the side in order with 2 Ks. Here's Hawk Harrelson, 0 for 3. Pizarro winds and the pitch. 5-3. Fly ball right. Jackson. 10-2. Makes the catch. No hot dog in there. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th for Oakland, it will be Monday, Duncan, and we have to assume a pinch hitter. Tony Horton now. Horton 1 for 3. Pizarro, the pitch to Horton. 3-8. Base hit, Tony Horton. His 2nd of the game. Now Lou Klimchak gets a big hand from the crowd with his 2-run home run last at bat in the 6th. Pizarro from the stretch. Whoa. 6-11. And that is a line out to second, 2 outs, caught by Green. And here's Duke Sims. 5-2. Fly ball right, Jackson. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We're heading to the 9th. This is it for Oakland. Cleveland looking for the split. McDowell has gone all the way. Monday leads it off. Then it'll be Duncan and a pinch hitter for Juan Pizarro. Here's Rick Monday. It's lefty-lefty here. McDowell, the pitch to Monday. 3-7. And he flies it to center. Cardinal makes the catch. 1 out. And McDowell has retired 7 in order. Now Dave Duncan, the catcher. Tommy Reynolds has stepped out on the on-deck circle. It will be Tommy Reynolds, a right-handed hitter, to face McDowell in place of Juan Pizarro. Okay, Duncan. McDowell into his windup. Here's the pitch. 5-3. Grounds back to McDowell. He's a 3. 8-3. And he throws him out. McDowell 1 out away from a complete game win here. Sam McDowell going for his 11th here. Here comes Tommy Reynolds. Right-handed hitter, McDowell. Gets the sign from Sims. The pitch to Reynolds. 2-10. And there's a base hit up the middle for Tommy Reynolds. So not so quick. Reynolds on first, and Ted Kubiak, the tying run, comes up to the plate here. Ted is a switch hitter. He'll bat right against McDowell. Sims comes out, has a word with McDowell. Okay, they're ready. Sam McDowell from the stretch now. Reynolds on first, 2 down. A's down by 2, top of the 9th. Here's the pitch to Kubiak. 3-12. Grounds it to first. Stopped by Horton. Steps on the bag, and the ball game is over. Very impressive win by Sam McDowell, especially how he got out of that 6th inning with only 1 run. It was bases loaded with 1 out, and he got Duncan to ground into a double. The final score is Cleveland 3, Oakland 1. The win goes to McDowell. And for Sam McDowell, that is win number 11. McDowell pitched 9. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. But they were pretty much spread around. He was something, wasn't he? He walked 1 batter. Very good control. Struck out 4. Not quite what we expect for him. And he allowed no earned runs. He allowed 1 unearned. The loss goes to Odom. Tough loss for Blue Moon. Pizarro came in, pitched 2, allowed 1 hit, struck out 2. The final line, Cleveland 3 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. Oakland 1 run, 10 hits, out hitting Cleveland and losing the ball game. So that'll take care of it. I'll put both of these in the record books. A split of the doubleheader. I'll update the standings. And been a pleasure to have you, Kathy Harden, today. We will be back again at 9 a.m. Eastern U.S. time for the Minnesota Twins at the Detroit Tigers. It'll be Dean Chance for the Twins, McLean for the Tigers. You have a great night, Kathy. Our afternoon game will be Cubs at the Astros. Bill Hands for the Cubs. Cubs gaining ground on Pittsburgh, only 5 out. LeMaster for Houston. Stay strong, everybody. Please stay well. Razor, you have a good night. Gigi, have a good night. And we'll catch you all next time.